coming out. Had a great time so far in Vegas. It's good. I'm up like $4. Things are good. I am smoking. And some of you may know I quit smoking I stopped smoking for about a year and a half, and then I went to Italy where children smoke. And I was doing a picture there, and of course I picked it up again. I was smoking in the film, so the director asked me to do that, so I said, yeah, sure, I'll do that. And my wife thought it was a great idea too, you can imagine. So, anyway, I haven't done one of these in a long time, so I'm nervous, what the hell, yeah. I haven't been up here in a while, and well, I usually start these by thanking the people that wrote in and gave us a second chance after we were put off the air by, what was his name again? What's his name at CBS? But all of your cards and phone calls and general annoyance, I guess, brought us back on the air, and I appreciate it. And because of Beauty and the Beast, I have a career now. Thank you. Now go back to your cave, will you? So, without further, what was that word again? Ado? Without further ado, I guess we'll go right into question and answer, okay? And so raise your hands and don't leave me up here naked. And there's the thing. Go ahead. Well, I got a number of them. In fact, my wife wasn't able to come with me on this trip. But I did bring the director of one of my movies with me. And his name is Guy Magar. He's against the back wall that goes all those things. And some of you may remember I did an episode of a show called Werewolf. That Guy directed that. And he also directed a movie that was premiered on HBO last week called Stepfather 3 that I'm in. Anyway, about these movies. Okay, well, I've got Stepfather 3 on the air right now with HBO. You guys film. And I've got a movie coming out with Dennis Hopper on Showtime. It's called Nails, where he plays a detective named Harry Niles. And I play his supervisor, his boss. And then, of course, I did this Italian film. And I could give you the 6 titles of this film, because they're really not sure what they're going to call it. But how many people here have been to Italy? Okay, how many people here are Italian? Okay, about the same, about the same. Of course, none of the Italians have been to Italy. I went there, it was quite an experience. We shot in southern Italy. Before you get to Sicily, there's a region of Puglia. And we shot in Puglia for 3.5 weeks. It was David Carradine, myself, and a girl named Leanne Beeman, an actor named John Mooney, Mariella Ross. I don't know if these names mean anything to you, but they're all nice people and good actors. The problem was the communication barrier. None of us speak, well, I can only speak for myself. I speak pidgin Italian, which is really bad, and the director doesn't speak a word of English. And of course we had what they call translators on the set, but I think I was doing better, with my sign language. Now, when I come in the door, so I don't know how it's going to come out. I really don't. You can hear that nervousness in my voice, can't you? I don't know how it's going to come out. Mom! I had a great time. Once we got to Rome, my wife and I got to Rome. speaks Italian. And so she was my trainer. It was great. But she wasn't on the set with me every day when I was working. And so that was a bit difficult. But it was an interesting shoot. I play an actor in the movie. I play an actor named Al Moriarty. The story in short is Leanne is my girlfriend, and she's coming out of a fast food place one day, and a guy gets hit by a car. And he loses his memory. That's David Carradine. He loses his memory, and his only touch with reality is her. So she goes and visits him in the hospital every day and tries to talk him out of this thing. Until finally we come to realize that this guy is like a Howard Hughes character, like a super wealthy, super powerful kind of man about everything. And I've done evil things to her. She's helped me get to the top of my career, and I've become very successful as an actor, and then of course I dump on her. And so he sets it up at the end of the film so she can get even with me. And she does. And that's the story in about but of course it takes 2 hours to tell that story. I just told you it was 5 seconds. Another question? Yes?
Do you have any movie currently in planning where you get the girl?
Where I get the girl? I've got Guy's movie where I get my son. No. They don't call Jay Acovone for girls. No, they say, we need a dog trainer, where's Jay? We need to sell this product, where's Jay? Jay would look good with this beer in his hand like this. That's called Jay. No, where I get the girl.
Next star. Do you want a writing campaign?
It's funny, I was going to talk to you guys about that. The question was, did my agent have anything to do with me not getting the girl? Yeah. Probably. Agents have a lot to do with a lot of things that you don't hear about. I'm not with I was with William Morris for years, and I've just left them about 11 months ago. And I'm now with a small group of people on Sunset called the Stone Manners Group. And they take real good care of me. I've been real happy there. So, hi. Yes, you with your hand up, yes.
Can you tell us about Dr. Mordred, please?
Oh yes, I forgot to mention Dr. Mordred. He had to bring that up, didn't he? Dr. Mordred is a film, there's this film production group called Full Moon Entertainment that's owned by Charlie Band and his father, Albert Band. And they have a big sign on the wall in their office, and it says, 100 movies by the year 2000. That's how many movies they're going to make by the year 2000. They knock off about like 9 movies a year they make. And they shoot their movies with about, maybe $800,000 or $900,000. And they round up the best group of actors they can find for that much money. And they say, okay, we have like 4 days to shoot this. Actually, I didn't see it. I was in New York last week visiting my mother, and my wife went to the screening, and she said she was quite surprised that it was good. It was very good. In fact, Rich Brinkley is in it, and I know he's very good because he's always good.